How's it going, everyone? Today is 5/28/2025, and I think my last stream I kind of challenged myself to begin to start to be more positive on these streams, But I don't know if that's going to have the best of starts because, well, I feel terrible right now. I have barometric sinus pressure. What's that? It means that I feel sinus pressure whenever there's a shift in the air pressure, and that always happens when it rains. The temperature, the air pressure changes when it rains, and it's been raining on and off all day, making my head just spin like a... So I feel terrible, I feel dizzy, nauseous, my head hurts, my stomach hurts. I've had to take a lot of medicine, including ibuprofen and some nasal decongestants, shit like that, and some sinus relief and allergy pill. Just every pill you can imagine that's tough on the gut, I've taken it. And even if I didn't take medicine, my stomach would have hurt anyways. Also, how's it going, Milkman? Books. How was your day at the carnival? Was it, did it rain on the parade? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't feel well. So, sorry for that. Couldn't imagine what you were going through. And that's the response I respect. Usually I get a response like, it can't be that bad. Usually from men. Or if you do get some consolidation from a guy, it's usually just, dang, that sucks. Or, man, that sounds terrible, or something like that. I don't know. It's not like, I mean, at least they're not like beating me up for it or anything. I don't know what I'm saying. I think that's a record for me saying I don't know what I'm saying. I usually say that after a long, drawn out, like preachy ass, long sermon of information that I'm giving out that I have no testing behind and really have no authority to even speak on. How's it going, Oxygen? Beep. I just realized, let me check the mic to see if I'm all up there, see, and I'm quiet. Of course I'm quiet. Of course I am quiet. I love every time I plug in this mic. Every time I plug in this mic. I also go to work tomorrow from 6 to 12. So do you not like run a counter or something, or do you just like set up the tents or whatever? Oxygen. Beep. I still never remember why there's a P in your name now. Oxygen. Beep. Does it get annoying that I always forget? But how's it going, Oxygen? You missed quite a while. You haven't been here for quite a while. You missed a lot. You missed my special that wasn't very special. It was actually, unless it was just special in the level of failure that I have. No, I gotta be positive. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can be positive today. I just feel like shit. I mean, I'd rather give a fucking Canadian goose a dentist checkup, and I'm the dentist, rather than fucking try and pretend to be positive today. I'm not gonna be like negative and be angry, but just I can't pretend to say that I have hope for tomorrow right now, because it's just gonna be more of the same in terms of weather. And my hair actually doesn't look that bad for someone who's been in bed all day, because that is what I've... Gert, yo. How's it going, Infodum? I was about to join, but it ended. Yeah. Well, then actually you didn't miss much, because that's exactly what happened. I have something else to do at 12. Oh. So you get to choose your own hours? Does your thing have like one of those mini roller coasters, or is it just those always weirded me out. I don't trust carnival rides. Just too many weird, too much fuckery happens on those carnival rides. Don't let your potential customers see what I'm saying though, because they're, yeah, my hair's shocking. I'm gonna do Minecraft though today. Gert, yeah, is that just yogurt backwards? Well, that definitely is, but like, is that what you're attempting to do? Is that some sort of command? Oh, also Oxygen, Peep, and potentially Infinitum. I don't know if you're there to see that, but I beat Five Nights at Freddy's 3. You know, that's cool, I guess. Alright. If you haven't already liked the stream, says higher chance being recommended to other people. And also, maybe it'll make me feel. No, I don't even. I almost did the scummy thing of like saying that a like would make me feel better, but it wouldn't. It wouldn't. A like or a dislike would not change. I mean, you could dislike it and I'll feel the same. Like, just my head just really hurts, and that's a like ain't gonna change that. I really don't trust them either. Oh man, you're like those former like fast food employees who like talk about how shitty their food is. Let me just do something real quick. All right. Actually, I've been wondering, what are you gonna do when you finally reach? The word finally wasn't even there. I just kind of fit that in. Freudian slip. Finally. What the hell did that say? Okay, hold on. When you reach a full year of streaming. So, I don't. This sounds bad, but I don't really have a plan. Is that bad? I think I've alluded to the idea that I might do like a 12-hour stream to, mark 12 months of streaming, which is a year. I don't even know if I'm going to celebrate it on the 365th stream or if I'm going to do it on the date itself, which I started streaming on August 20th. And I know that's probably bad that I don't have a plan for that. Oh man, the back of my, you know what really shows that I've been in bed all day is the back of my head, the back of my hair. The front of my hair looks fine, but the back is not looking too great. Okay, sorry. Oh, and I just realized I didn't even have this open. There we go. Someone please learn to do that. Someone please learn to do what? Alright. I think I'm still doing a seed. Right? Or did I kill myself? I can't remember. I think I just kind of chilled around for a bit. Did I still not switch the screen? No, I switched the screen. Why is it black, though? Why is it black? Ah, fuck off. Why is it doing that? Okay, there. Brilliant. Okay, I didn't put it in game mode. Whoops. This year was kind of okay. Well, The year's not over. We're still in we haven't even reached June yet, Milkman. So, I mean, maybe reserve that kind of speech for when it's like December. But I mean, we still got a long way to go in order to have the year be good. You know what I mean? Don't write it off so soon. Although, I must say, this year, so far, hasn't been so great. The subscriber mode. Never mind, it's fine. Oh. I was end up forgetting. Yeah, Oxygen P. Are you able to do that? Oxygen Beep. Do you even know how to do that? Oxygen P. Actually, no, I think you've done that once. Woke up thinking of Fudgy Cookie. I wish I could have Fudgy Cookie. Let's do the coordinates here. 376 minus 6969. 376. Fuck off. 376. 69 minus 69. Right?
Underscore Doonski says
Fucking hell, I just
376.69 minus 69.
I literally just flinched because of the fucking narrator that I still have on that I forgot that I had on. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do this. Right? Yeah. Just gonna do this. Because I don't have enough gold to even get on the good side of the pig people. 69 yo, cookie and milk. Ooh. How's it going, AWOP, with a new profile picture? It's the 101 Dalmatians lady. You don't like Huey anymore? No, I'm just kidding. What was her name in 101 Dalmatians? I used to watch... Actually, it's very fitting that you have that as your profile picture. Not that I'm implying you did it because of me, because I know you didn't. But because, for some reason, I think... I actually don't fucking know why. But, for some reason, whenever I was sick... Maybe it's just because it was low energy. I don't fucking... And maybe there wasn't many action... See, I don't know. But whenever I was sick with the flu, for some reason, my family always played like old Disney movies. And I'm not talking like Aladdin old or like Ariel old. Actually, it's a Little Mermaid. Not Ariel. I always do that. But we're talking like, again, 101 Dalmatians old. Fox and the Hound. What a horrifying movie that is to make someone watch with the flu. Dumbo. Dumbo's probably the worst one. When you have a fever, and you know how fucked up fever dreams are, and you know what the pink elephant scene? What do I do? What do I do? What an unusual view. I'm just throwing that away. Or something like that. So, I know quite a bit about 101 Dalmatians. Funny number, bo. You still remember to do it, you just forget. Well, to be fair, Oxygen just hasn't eaten raw enthusiasm or Einsteinium right now. It's Perdita. Was it good? Angelical. Fox and the Hound is my favorite movie in the whole world. I had a lot of old Disney DVDs. Dumbo's cool, but not with sickness. Yeah, for sure. Oh, fuck. He's mad at me. Yeah, Dumbo, when you have a fever, is, like, insane. Because the scene with the pink elephants is just fucking, like... Casey Jr.'s going round the back, round and round the back. Casey Jr.'s back. You know? Or man, did I even watch him on DVDs? Or did... This might have been when actually I still had a VHS player. I think Gen Z is the last generation particularly if you're around me in London's age. Because, I mean, if you ask anyone around our age and they say, did you grow up with a VHS tape, VHS player? Most will say yes. Like, most of my friends grew up with VHS players. London grew up with a VHS player. I grew up with a VHS player. And I would have grown up with one for longer if it wasn't for the fact that I didn't stick a peanut butter jelly sandwich in it when I was a destructive toddler, you know what I mean? I don't know why I did it. I was like 4. And I just, I did remember thinking, like, this is the same general shape. What if I just, maybe I thought I was like delivering a sandwich to someone else. When you're a kid, you don't know how technology works. Maybe I thought it was like a mailbox. I don't fucking know. I never realized how much I enjoyed 101 Dalmatians. Well, what made you watch 1960 to 1980? I just associate those movies with being sick, to be completely honest. But I'm sure that they were... I like how that they were animated, like, hand by hand. A lot of, like, 2D animation is kind of drawn with softwares now. And it kind of leads to not very, what would be the word? I don't know, just not very fluid, not very, like something like fucking Family Guy. Like, that's just a software that they use. They probably use some in-house software. And it doesn't allow for much, what I would say, like a lot of character. It's kind of one of those subconscious things that you don't ever, unless you tell yourself to notice it, you don't really notice all, like, how every frame has like its own unique facial expression. Like, if you were to pause it, you'd see a funny face or something like that. You know what I mean? Kind of like a bass lines. I've noticed that with bass lines. And codes. If your music doesn't have nice codes. If your music has nice codes. I'm saying chords, by the way. CHORDS. Then, like, if your music has good chords, you subconsciously like it. And you don't even know why. You know what I mean? Unless I'm completely wrong. AWOP, let me know. You make music. Lady and Tramp, that's another one. That is another one. A lot of fucking dog movies, huh? Lady and the Tramp, Fox and the Hound, 101 Dalmatians. What was another one? Oliver and Company? No, that was like the 90s. Right? Oliver and Company? What else dog ones? What the dog do? Let me read some chats. I personally like Lady and the Tramp. I am the tramp. What, so I'm the fucking lady, London? London, you keep finding new ways to call me gay, and it's really interesting. You're my beautiful tramp? But you just said you're the tramp, so we're both tramps? Oh, fuck this guy. Oh my god. Nah, forget it. I should have a boat in my main inventory. Why's my food? I never have my food there. Why do I have saplings? What am I keeping this shit around for? You know what? Why not? You know? Why the fuck not? Huh? What do I have lapis for? What's Gibby thinking about? Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. That would have been bad. That would have been absolutely devastating, mate. I can be your alpha lady. A non-Disney movie I also like to watch is All Dogs Go to Heaven. Oh, I've heard of that movie, and it's probably quite good, but I've never seen it before. I actually don't even know what it looks like. You know, a movie that I don't know why. Well, I'm sure it's just because it's good. I've never seen such a universally loved fucking movie. And that is the fantastic Mr. Fox. That one is people fucking love that movie. And unfortunately, I've never seen it. Despite the fact that, you know, the lad is voiced by a certain George Clooney, and a character that he played in the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is the reason why my name is the name that it is. You know what I mean? Which I can say now, because you guys know my name. So, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Well, I've just stumbled upon the fucking fortress. How about that for luck, huh? Okay, I think it's probably worth my investment to use this iron to do that. No? Right? That's probably the best armor you can get. I'm gonna maybe... gold. Okay, that's not enough, but that's alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't even have a bow, but fuck it. Why do I have a shovel? I should probably build another axe. Okay. Those noises scare me, just as by default. I should have brought more stone with me. Okay, blocks are probably good to have. Okay, let me just stop stalling. I'd actually just do the fucking thing. So they're probably... Oh, fuck. Okay, I really hate those guys a lot. Oh man, those guys are trouble. Oh gosh, those guys are trouble, don't you know? Those guys are very lethal in hardcore mode. Why don't I just skip straight to the meat of it, you know? They're clearly like right here or something. Okay, let me just block any potential entry point from that black skeleton to get near me, you know what I mean? Because that is just not worth the risk. Okay, let me read some chats before. All Dogs Go to Heaven made me nightmares because I watched it on repeat for like 2 months. No memory of it, I think, but it pressed on my mind. Also, to answer your questions, chords make up for like 70% of the listening experience. If you have bad chords, everything else is going to sound like S. Okay, so now I was right. Thank you, AWOP. You are my fantastic Mr. Fox. Kinda if you're eating a delicious meal but you smell something bad, your food's going to taste bad. There you go. Cupcake? Need cupcake? How does one eat a pasta sandwich with pancakes with ketchup on top? Did I cook? Is that like a reference to one of the movies? Okay, night now? Alright. Milk mocha by opening wide. Pause. Milkman by opening your jaw. Insert digestive substance, chew, then swallow. Pasta sandwich? That sounds a bit rank. with pancakes and ketchup on top. Reddit 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 What did I do that was Reddit Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Okay. How did he not see me just then? Well. Well, where the fuck is the fucking thing? I want to build like a staircase so that I can like have an easy way out. Okay, there we go. Oh. That doesn't really do much good for me, does it? Saddle might be helpful. Ooh, did I hear a piglin? Oh, fuck! Okay, damn it, I didn't do it right. Hold on, it needs to be this way. Come back here. Come back here. Dummy. Dummy! What the fuck? There we go. Okay. God, those guys are scary. Where the fuck did that blaze go? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Fuck! Okay, there he is. That answers my burning question. Huh. Get it? Because that's what they do, don't they? Not funny. Okay. What if How did it? What? Fuck, man, these guys are such a pain. I just hate how they, like, you don't really know when they're gonna fucking shoot. Like, you say, oh, well, they shoot when they're gonna flame. But, like, look, he's flaming right now and he's not shooting. Shoot! Of course I can't pick it up. Fuck me. Dirt. I don't need dirt. You can go fuck yourself with dirt. Isn't that crazy that it just takes 2 stone axe critical hits, and they're done. I think I already checked that chest, no? Okay, I did. What the fuck was that noise? I don't have subtitles on anymore. I needed to fix that. Okay. Not you, AWAP. Didn't even know who that was towards. Okay, for real nights and sleeping now. Have beautiful dreams. I'm confused. You are beautiful dreams. Me too, Mochi. Thank you, Lennon. Good night, Lennon. Don't confuse. Just live your truth. Heart. Okay, night. So nice. Dusky, you have triggered my music knowledge area of the brain. Okay. A senator should talk about music theory. Alright. Music. Go right ahead. It'll probably take me a... Ooh. I think that there's a blaze spawner somewhere here. Right? No? What the fuck? I might not be able to read it in time because I'm kind of in precarious positions. But don't want you to think that you shouldn't. Sorry if I sound like nervous or hesitant when saying that. I'm just scared. Maybe it's up here? Oh, fuck. Okay. There's a blaze right there. That's a piglin. Hopefully there's not a wither behind me. Oh. Do I hear another one? Okay. Did he drop a blaze? Did he drop a fucking thing? No, he didn't. Great, 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 great. I hate how the fire is the same. There's a blaze over there. There's a blaze spawner right there. Okay. Good to know. How the fuck am I gonna get there? How the hell? It's crazy how big of a range they have. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. I don't know why I said it like that. Oh god, whoa. I didn't know we were on a lava ocean. Ooh. I need to eat. Oh fuck. I think steak is a better food. I kinda want him to come to me if that's an option. I think that's what he's doing, actually. What the f... This must be a This isn't a blaze spawner? That was just a random fucking blaze. Maybe it's there? Where's that douchebag? There's a blaze spawner right there, I think. That must be a blaze spawner. That has to be a blaze spawner. I don't like the idea of him sneaking up on me. Oh, this is where I just was. What? Wait. Oh. Fuck! 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 Oh my god. Whoa. I might as well just do this. It's a fucking blaze spawner, man. What was that? Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh, no. I'm dead. I'm dead. I am dead. What the fuck am I even doing? Oh my god! That couldn't have been any... That is so shit, man. Oh my god, I promise I'm not that bad at the fucking game. God, the fucking... Dude, that's actually so annoying that you can't build, like, on top of a fucking fence. Or wall, or whatever you want to call it. That's so annoying that it... I feel like if I... Of course a fucking wither skeleton... That's so fucking bullshit! I'm dead. Let's might as well have some closure. Wow. Is music just for the ears to listen? You detect sound with your ears, but you really listen to music with your brain. YW. I don't remember what YW means. Thank you, all wise and powerful AO. Did you know vibrations from music help plants grow faster? No, I did not. The more you know. Oh no. GG's, bro. For your frustration, I don't care that you... I don't even care that you died. I'm just here for y'all. Is that a dig? I might as well open up my long-term world. I haven't done anything in that world in a long time. I don't have hitboxes needed. What the hell? How's this happened? Oh my god, the last time I was in this world, London was in it. I forgot. Oh my god, I have not played this fucking world in so long. It at least has to be since, what, 3 weeks, a month? That's not when a dig is being nice to you? Oh. Okay. The way you worded that seemed otherwise. What happened? I was eating lunch, sorry. Just a bunch of bullshit. I went out to try and find a blaze spawner, and then there was a wither skeleton waiting right there for me, and I couldn't... Since it was an open area, I couldn't do the 3-block thing. I guess I could have, but I mean, there was also a blaze behind me, so I wouldn't have had the time to without being shot. I don't know. There's definitely better ways I could have handled that, but I don't think there's anyone who wouldn't understand why I panicked in that instance. Oh, actually, actually, I know what I could have done. It's just a matter of that was just again, straw man. Oxygen beep. He died. Rip. Enderman. Enderman. Yeah, I think I'm at the point where I can just kill these guys without really even needing to do any funny stuff. I bet I could kill this guy without even being in the water. Let me see. Well, wait, how come I'm moving so quickly, like... Check this out. Oh, that's right, they do annoying things. What? Where's he just gone? I think a golem probably just killed him. Yeah, I have no idea what could have happened there. So what even... Oh, man, so I was building this wall. Huh. There's a lot that I should probably try to do in this world. I think what I wanted to do was actually find diamonds. What was that noise? Uh-oh, a University of Sydney study shows that musicians have a shorter lifespan than the general population. Guess I'll die. Time to die then? Damn, wait, no. I'm gonna assume that you guys are just being comedic by you know what I mean? But I hope you guys are doing mentally well. You know what I mean? God, that sounds so hippie just then. I hope you guys are, like, doing mentally well in those things. I fucking hate hippies, actually. I really do. I know that you're not supposed to. But I don't fucking know, man. They're just irresponsible most of the time. And they want to live in a world without consequences. And they try to preach about a world where we should just fuck off. And maybe those are just poser hippies who are just, because there's posers within every group of people. So, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I think hippies just means people who want peace and love in the world. But I think a lot of the people who claim to be hippies are just fucking irresponsible people. I don't fucking know. I'm doing good. Okay, good. That's just, I know you're putting lol at the end, and it's difficult to admit. Yeah, actually, you know what? Okay, as long as you're doing good, that's what matters. I'm not gonna drag on it. Fuck, I don't even know what to fucking do. What else do you even do in Minecraft after a certain point? Like, what do you do? I've already beaten this game. In this world. I can prove it because I have the egg. I don't know where it is, but I have the egg somewhere. You know what I mean? I think I was supposed to build like a... I don't even fucking remember. This is here because this marks where you spawn. Same. Okay. Oh, man. What is there to do? The last time I was actually in this world was the save. Actually, no, there's nothing to do in here. It's just spider spawner. Yeah, I know what I can do. I don't have any specific plans. Actually, no, I do need to find diamonds. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and mine diamonds. Hit live right there. Live. Right. I don't need all those arrows. Why do I have all those arrows? Get the fuck... Okay, I don't... I might as well just burn that. Actually, you know what? You guys usually like having those. You want one? There you go. Dummy. I don't know what do they need those for, exactly. And, you know what? You can have one of these, too, huh? Take that. Don't need it. I still don't know how the fuck that golem got there. I guess he just spawned there. Because how else could he get there? You know what I mean? Wait, what's going on? Same. What's the word for... What's the one's word for people who say they want something done but don't do anything to contribute to getting the thing done? Yeah, I guess a hypocrite. All bark, no bite. Spineless, but that's more of an insult than it is a descriptor. Dead weight, all talk. I think everyone has like a certain aspect to them that is that. I can't help but feel like I kind of that sometimes. Because I always say that I'm going to do something and then that usually doesn't happen. In fact, that literally didn't happen. Well, I guess... No, I'm not that. I'm just a failure. Because I'll say something and try to do it and it just doesn't work. I think the word that you're thinking of is someone who doesn't even like put any effort into trying to do anything. I still have a bed there for some reason. Man, I can't believe how different this island looks. Like, I can't believe how different I made it look. Getting rid of all the trees and stuff like that. And also giant... Oh! I can explain the significance of this statue besides... Oh, it just looks cool. So, if you guys don't know, which I'm sure you guys know at this point now. In case you forgot, my first name is in fact Everett. I don't like saying my own name. Not because I don't like revealing it, but just in general. Like, if someone asks me my name, I just don't like saying it. I don't know why. I don't know why that is the case, but I've always been that type of person to not like saying my own name. Don't know why. But I just don't like saying it. It just feels awkward to me. But yeah, my name is that. Spelled Everett. And if you look up the meaning behind it, I think it's always interesting to look up the meaning of your name. Just something to do, you know? I feel like it's kind of lame if you don't know the meaning of your own name, you know what I mean? Like, what does your name mean? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe you should try and look into that. But, well, first off, I already explained that a character that George Clooney played in the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is why I was named that. But the actual meaning behind it, there's actually two different meanings depending on what origin you take it as. And I've implemented both here, actually. And it works even well because the granite is the same color, or it's pink, so you know it's the color of a pig. I have to sleep though, so let me do that real quick. Let me do something real quick. But yeah, let me explain something. So, and I've always been a name nerd. I've always been interested in the idea of like naming things after things, or just like, or not naming things after things, but just I've always like, it's not enough to just be like it sounds nice or it sounds pretty. I feel like particularly Americans kind of just like name their children like, oh, it just sounds nice. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. You know. But I mean, most people know what my name means. Yeah. And again, I don't know how comfortable. I do know your first name, AWAP. He's revealed it before, but I don't know how comfortable he is doing it regularly, so I'm going to let him do it if he does want to. If he doesn't want to, then, you know, we can just leave it at that. But yeah, so yeah, if you do look up the meaning of my name, you get two different results. The first one typically is the German definition of it. And I do have German in me. But I don't think that is why my name is. And it does mean brave as a boar. The original German, it was like Eberhard or something like that. Eberhard. I wouldn't know how to really pronounce it, but I think it's Eberhard or Everhard or something like that. And it means wild boar, but it was specifically for like people who were brave. And they weren't being called pigs. It's just that the word, kind of like how the word foxy doesn't necessarily mean someone who's like, I know that's a weird example, but that's just the one that came to mind where it's like, no one actually is describing you as the animal. It's like a fucking word. You know what I mean? So that's the first definition. So that's why, you know, it works that it's a pig statue. But also, the second definition comes from Irish Gaelic. And I don't remember what like the original Gaelic, but Irish Gaelic is a really difficult language to pronounce and spell out. Because it's never really a language that was meant to be in the Latin alphabet. But yeah, it means granite, and they kind of put a little bit of a meaning like tough as granite, you know. So like, and my dad has told me that he just named me after the character in the movie. But I'm leaning towards more my name. So, and I guess you'd have to ask the people who named the character which one they meant. But I'm leaning towards more the Irish one. First off, one, because my dad is Irish. And second off, because in the movie, his name is actually Ulysses Everett McGill. And whenever you see a Mick, MC, at the end of a last name, you know some Gaelic stuff is going on. So, there you go. But I do have German in me, so it's up to the interpretation of who you want it to say. But either way, that's why this statue is so fitting and why I decided to make it. It's not a coincidence. I built this statue with every intention of having it representing my name, you know. But I never really got the opportunity to explain it because I never revealed my first name before, up until recently. But yeah, that's why. And I've alluded to the fact as to why this statue is so fitting, but I didn't say why. And that's because I didn't want to reveal my name. But I had yeah, okay. So yeah, okay. I mean, most people say it if you want. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I'm not. I hope that doesn't upset you, but I want people to be as safe as they can, and I don't know. It's just not something I like doing. I really haven't given much thought about looking into my first name. See? I told you. But I do get questions about my race a lot. Oh, W name, W pig. So hopefully that whole tangent made sense. But yeah, it's fitting for two reasons. It's fitting for two reasons. One, because... Well, actually, no, it's fitting for the same reason. Because Everett means granite in the Irish Gaelic sense. And it means... wild boar, which is a pig, in the German sense. You can look this up for yourself if you want. But I don't know why I would make that up. And also, it's extra fitting, just in the Minecraft sense, because the granite is already pink, and a pig is pink. You know what I mean? Either way. And it's even more fitting because I used to call this, there's actually pigs on this island. I used to call this island, I can't even fucking remember if I call this Big Pig Island or Little Pig Island. I think I called it Little Pig Island because I used to think that and apparently every 9:30 a.m. I die. Is that a thing? Is that like some biblical thing? I was never really raised religiously, so I don't know if that is the case. You guys want to see a floating tree? Want to print a brain? Yeah, I think I used to call this Big Pig Island because I thought that this was all one big island. From a distance, it looked like all one big island. But actually, it's a bunch of islands. And that has resulted... I didn't actually go on this island, if it isn't obvious, because I didn't even realize it was multiple islands. And as you can see, you can tell when I haven't explored a region up until recently once you start seeing seaweed, because prior to this world being created, the seaweed was not added to the game. But yeah, that has resulted in this strange number here. Just similar to... I think this is probably the weirdest one, though. I actually think it's weirder than that floating village, that floating zombie savannah village. I think this is just weirder to me. Because it's like, at least a village, like... I know how a village spawns, but like how did the tree spawn, but the land didn't? Like, how does that make sense? You know what I mean? I want to see floating tree. Me. Absolutely. You sold me on the word floating. You sold me on the word floating. Sorry, I accidentally said world. Is there any other weird... Well, actually, no. I don't know if any other weird stuff. But I'm sure I've shown my floating savannah. It's like really weird. It's like a floating savannah village. I guess I'll show that too, but I think you've seen that before. The half-floating lilac. Yeah, I don't get that either. Like, how the fuck... I noticed that too one day. I was like, wait a second. That's half of this. But again, you have to remember, this world is as old as whatever update 1.10.2 was. So that was like 2015, maybe 2016. So there's a lot of weird stuff, and that's why the ocean looks so dreary for at least the parts that I've explored. Is dreary the right word? Just, I guess, empty. Because they didn't really have, like, I can prove it, like, every bottom of the ocean floor was just gravel. You know, there was no seaweed. Just in case you thought that I was mistaken with that fact. But I'm not. Look at this little thing right here. I think that's just normal generation, though. I don't think that's a glitch. I'll tell you what a glitch is and what isn't. Because sometimes some Minecraft generation can just be weird. You told me the word tree. You better make like a tree and leave, bucko. I know this world good enough to not even know what the coordinates are for that thing. I can usually just find it. But maybe I'll watch it be the one day that I don't. What is this? Oh, this is the swamp with the... This is the swamp with the fucking thing. This is the swamp with the mending people. Oxygen, I know for a fact, Oxygen, you were here for that. I don't know if Milkman was here for that, though. Wait, what the hell is going on here? Wait a second. What is Depth Strider? What is Depth Strider? Is Depth Strider the thing that allows you to be more mobile in water? Because how the hell am I walking in water like that? That's unless they updated the game. Well, I guess the... Yeah! Those fucking boots make me do that. That's cool. That is fucking cool. It still doesn't change the fact that I can't... There you go. Yeah. And let me take your bed for a moment. So Milkman... Bed is okay. Bullshit, it's not. Okay, I was just sleeping the blue one. I don't even know why I made the bed blue. Probably because of the flowers? What was I even doing? And I put wheat here? I don't even remember. And somehow Iron Golem... Dude, Iron Golem spawns so, like, easily now. How does 3 villagers with, Because I wanted a swamp villager, which is evidently stuck down here. Why is it... What? How did a cow get here? How did 2 cows get here? And how are they struggling to get up? The villagers should know how to get up, right? Right? Oh, it's maybe because... There we go. Now you can get up, right? Get up. Either way. But Milkman, I don't know if you were there for that, but yeah, I think Oxygen actually made a clip where, like, I accidentally destroyed the thing when I finally got mending, because it's tough to get mending. That's a whole story. Remember when you accidentally broke? Yep, there you go. He already says it. I love 1.12. What happened in 1.12? They added the mansions, I think. Here we go. Here's the floating... the floating zombie. Like, how rare is this, you know? But here's the thing. This makes more sense to me because the way a village spawns is that they just kind of spawn, like, without really factoring the land into the equation. Actually, you know, to be honest, actually, I really don't know what the... You know what this is? Now that I think about it, what the fuck? How is there a farm on the ocean? And how does it know... Or how does it suspect that there's an ocean here? But, like... It still spawns that shit up there? Like, what the fuck? How does it even... You know, yeah. I guess I just forgot how confusing this shit is. Like, how come the farm... You'd think that the farm would be up there. Actually, I might as well allow myself to use this water here. Remember... Okay, I'm thinking of getting every teeth aligning at once, just to have a bunch of metal in my mouth. Cows. I'd like to be Kanye's teeth. I'm sorry, I'm talking about Kanye again, please. Huh? Oh fuck, there's still zombies in here. Ooh, and that's right, in zombie villages, the glass spawns with tinted glass. Look at you. Whoa, you're gonna burn to death just to try and get me. Isn't that stupid? Actually, no, he's stuck in the cobweb. But this is just absolute, utter... Like, what? What is that? Like, how is that here? Oh, I missed it. But what do you, like, that's just a patch of land. There's still seeds here. How have those not despawned? And they have this weird nonsense. I think Depth Strider makes me swim faster. That's cool. How the fuck am I even gonna get up here? Look how weird. Like, what the... I just realized I can use water. When was even meant to... Like, was there a farm meant to be here? There's some wheat there. I almost kind of just for the sake... Look at that! Oh my god, look how weird that is. Look how fucking weird that is. So you have what, again, was meant to be a farm, but then there's like a water that's flowing, but isn't flowing down for some reason. The world has acne. Yeah, the world has a lot of blemishes, don't it? Don't it? But yeah, I kind of want to leave this village as is. And also, what good could I possibly get from stealing that wheat? As if I don't have plenty of food in this village. Look at this. It's like its own... Wait, hold on. What biome does it consider? It considers this the ocean. Look at that. So if you see right there, it considers this the ocean. So that's why the grass is the color that it is. Because when grass spawns in the ocean. But it still shows savanna trees. What the fuck are these meant to... Look at the sheep! Hey, look, yeah. And just, like, how come this water is flowing, but yeah. Or no, this side is flowing too. It's that one. And then there's just, like, what on earth? Is this still, so this is still the ocean. When does it turn into savanna? Or does it ever turn into, no, it turns into savanna right here. Right? Yeah, now it's savanna. What is this? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, my bad. I heard a baby pig. So this is savanna. But as soon as it's ocean here. And then this is savanna. But I believe this is a new savanna. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is new savanna, because the generation like this would never happen in the old game. Or the old style. Biome ocean. It's beautiful how much free will this game has. Your world's a generative mess. But you know what? That gives it character. Because you literally couldn't make a world naturally spawn in like that. Like, you'd only have to be able to spawn a world like this in with cheats, you know? Like, I like how unique this world is, you know? It could only ever look like this considering my circumstances, you know? Which I guess you could say about any world, but, like, you could theoretically, like, pop in the seed, but, like, it doesn't matter if you pop in the seed right now. If you pop in the seed, it's not going to look like that. What even is the seed of this world? I know what the seed is, but I don't remember it by heart. It's like being in the streets of New York, opening the weather app, and it tells you the temperature in Antarctica. Yeah. There's a lot of weird... I think that's just normal Minecraft generation, to be honest. Oops. That's pretty much as weird as it gets, to be honest. Although, look at those two trees that are identical that just connected to each other. I mean, this is just modern Minecraft generation. You can tell when it's modern Minecraft generation if you're in a plains and you see blue cornflowers. If you're normally in a plains, you're not going to see cornflowers. If you're in an old style generation plains, you're not going to see blue cornflowers. Let's try and find more land without... See, is that old? No, that... Is this old? I think this is old. Yeah, this is old because... Yeah, normal, like, okay. But seaweed's over there. But as soon as you get into this territory, the seaweed goes away. And again, you know that because it just says ocean. If this is the normal game, a warm ocean always spawns near a desert now. So this is weird that cold, that just normal ocean without any seaweed. And also these cactuses don't have flowers on top of them. So that's another weird thing. We're basically saying that it's going to rain, but it's listed as a hurricane. Because I think rain and hurricanes are kind of like within the same, more extreme type. You know what I mean? Wait, where's my fucking? Is this where my? Wait, I remember these 3 dots. I remember these 3 dots from the last time I was exploring the old save of this world. So I think somewhere around here should be my desert pyramid, right? There it is. Okay, there it is. Look at that. How the fuck did a sheep get here? I guess he must have spawned on those. Wow. And this world is only going to get weirder and weirder as the updates continue. Like Scoob. The updates are going to get weirder. I don't think I've ever explored. There's a part of me that never wants to really like mess with these. Just to almost like, because first off, what could I possibly need in here? And second off, like, I don't know. You know? I almost want to just like keep it as a relic. But yeah, I don't think I actually explored. I don't think I ever checked the chests in here. And the reason why I didn't initially is because I was trying to find the end, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Or the stronghold, I mean. And I think I evidently went past here when trying to find it. But I never actually went in it, it looks like. Because I was too busy trying to find the stronghold. The stronghold there. Young sheep just pulled up in the desert. Yeah, dude. And I think we're back at where, what is that black thing? Actually, wait, I have depth strider, so I think it's still quicker to be in a boat. Ah, fuck. I think this is right around the area. Right? Where the thing is? If it ain't here, that's... Yep, there it is. Yeah, it's right there. I recognize this little zone. Because I remember when I was trying to do it, and it was nighttime, I was waiting for the villagers to do things. I would just, like, fight monsters in there, I think, or something like that. I'm gonna sleep again here. Have they done the fucking thing again? No, where they're that stupid. Oh. Oh. Oh! You're gonna drown me. These fucking people are so stupid. Oh my god, they're all here. They've all fallen down here. What the fuck? Can I not jump up there? Dude. You can just jump. Look. There. That's all you have to do. Y'all are fucking stupid. We need to see how much more corrupted this can get. But I can't force it. It kind of just happens naturally. All you need now is to get a name tag and name a mob Dinnerbone. Oh, isn't that when they turn colorful? Or some shit like that. Oh my god. Y'all are so fucking stupid! Okay. Does that help? Does that help? Does that help your predicament? You dumb bucks. There we go. God, you guys are stupid. Jeez. Alright. I mean, I don't know what else to show you. That's really all I've... that's really all I've done in this world. They're villagers, they have IQ of a kitchen shelf. And then if I go back this way, I think... See, I guess I didn't explore... It's interesting, like, just how... Like, I guess I didn't explore that area back in the day. I mean, Minecraft is Minecraft is Minecraft, you know what I mean? What started that, you know? What's the deal with repeating things 3 times? Look how the pig just slowly appears. Like, who started the whole thing of saying, like, oh, sugar is sugar is sugar, you know what I mean? One of the most dystopian things I'll ever see is, like, those like, high fructose corn syrup, like, PSAs, where it's like... There we go. I guess I'll go this way. Oh, I think I stopped because I ran out of torches. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I ran out of fucking torches. Brilliant. Can I sleep? No, I can't sleep. I'll say W World. Thank you. And I don't have any intentions of, and the giant pig fades in, honestly. Yeah. It's very unintentionally comedic with that, with its dopey, like, cross eyes. We have reached an hour, though, okay? So, I'm gonna spawn in. I'm gonna allow myself to spawn. I don't like closing a Minecraft world unless I'm near a bed, you know? But yeah, you know, I do like my world. Of course I do, you know? I feel like, you know, a lot of people, including people like me, like, I definitely... And that's why there's not actually that much done in that world. You think a world that's been being used since 2015 or so. Let's see, what was 1.10? 1.10.2. That was 2016. So not even 2015, 2016. You think a world that's... Oh my god, this... Dude, next year it'll be a decade old. That's crazy. You know? It's 9 years old. That's a 9-year-old you're looking at. 9-year-old world. You'd think with a world that's been used since 9 years, there'd be more progress done with it. But the truth is that I actually would do that a lot, is I would create a bunch of worlds and just delete them. You know? Like a lot of people. Or just stop. Or, you know what I mean? But that was the one world that I continued to use for some reason. Maybe I just forgot about it and it was just... I don't know. But that's why there's not much progress done on it. I do regret not using it more often. And I do regret not just stick... I think you should just stick to one world, you know? I finally finished Red Dead Redemption 2 yesterday. They did my boy Arthur so dirty. I don't even know what that means. But I'm assuming it's a character that dies or something. And the giant pig fades ominously. Wow. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Oh. I did the same thing, but I didn't delete any of them. Oh. Well, keep one around. I think you should definitely keep one around. Because then you have this cool, unique fucking thing. You know what I mean? And you have a world that's like, you know, like, if you want to travel to, like, I don't know, a nostalgic time, you can maybe just open your world and you'll be like, oh my god, I remember when I did that. 10 years. It's not 10 years yet, but it's soon to be. It's half a year away from being 10 years. You know. Actually, no. That was, I think, if I remember, that was the first update that I had was 10 point. So when was just 1.10 released? It was still 2016. Okay. Right? Yeah. Frostburn. Yeah, nothing really happened. That was when like updates were kind of just like, yeah, we just kind of threw a bunch of different stuff in, like magma blocks. They added the husk, which I always called the mummy, because I didn't really know what was happening. I just called it the mummy. All them were deleted after my phone broke sadly. Oh, that's a big shame. That's a big shame. Well, you can try and do your best to replicate it. Replicate it, you know? A lot of things are replicated. Connect to every living being. 1.12 was the first version I ever tried out. Damn, that's a big shame. 1.12. Boy, that's crazy because I consider that like a new update to me. Like, oh, 1.12. That was like... Was that the ocean update? 1.12. Oh, there's a World of Color update. I know 1.13 was the swimming, the ocean update. Either way, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you for watching, and maybe this will be inspiration for you to just stick to one world. You know, it's never too late to just stick to one, even though your world won't be as old as mine, and it won't have all the weird quirks that mine does. But maybe 10 years from now, if Minecraft lasted 10 years, then maybe it'll last another 10 years. You know what I mean? Or 15, I actually think it's reached. I don't know what I'm saying. Or else I'll do nothing. Birthday in 2 months, you better remember. I actually do have it marked in my calendar, if I am not mistaken. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, I literally, look. And I didn't just do it real quick. You didn't even see my fingers typing there. Damn, that's so annoying you can't see it. Okay, let me try and get rid of my face, or my little stream in the corner. If I just do that. Oh, you can kind of see it. There we go. And I didn't do that just now. I did it because I think he actually told me to. Either way, though, my birthday's in 4 months. Milk is milk. Just drink milk. Drink it. I guess you had a rough day at work, Milkman, because that's out of characteristically unelegant milk quote. My birthday is on July. Did you know alligators eat rocks? Respect to them. There you go. Oh man, Milkman. Oh, AWOP did a fucking rock. Oh wait, no. Rocks will always stick to one planet. Be like a rock. Okay, my bad. I thought for a second. Either way, sorry. That's gonna be the end of the stream. I keep waffling. 10, 9, 8, 7. At some point, you guys should tell me your birthdays, Oxygen and Milkman, because I'll mark it down maybe if I remember. 2.